Welcome back. Time for a quick roundup of what else is making news down south.
Row over textbook revision has once again surfaced in Karnataka following Congress MLC BK Hariprasad's remark on RSS founder Hedgewar. Now, responding to the exclusion of speech of Hedgewar in Karnataka textbooks, BK Hariprasad said that he would not want their children to learn about Hedgewar, who was a British apologist, and further added that keeping speech of Hedgewar in the Karnataka textbook would be an insult to the other freedom fighters. Karnataka Home Minister G. Parmeshwara has announced to constitute an anti-communal wing in Karnataka to ensure to keep a check and curb the cases of moral policing. Right now, an anti-communal wing has been set up in Mangaluru, which is headed by the Mangaluru Commissioner, and further these units will be extended to other districts if needed. Following the introspection meet on Thursday, the BJP collected opinions of their MLAs and party workers regarding the appointment of the opposition leader for Karnataka. Now, the top brass of the BJP will appoint the opposition leader, taking into consideration the opinions of these MLAs and their party workers. Responding to the delay in the appointment of opposition leader, former Higher Education Minister Ashwath Narayan has stated that before July 1st, the BJP will appoint the opposition leader for Karnataka.
Governor R N Ravi took a swipe at Chief Minister M.K. Stalin over his international trips earlier this week. At an event, Governor said that investors will not come and invest just because we go and have a talk with them. This hasn't gone down well with the DMK that called his statement politically motivated and said that such statements are uncalled for. War of words between the ruling DMK and Governor R N Ravi has escalated further, with Higher Education Minister Ponmudi alleging that convocation ceremonies are delayed because of the governor, thereby 9 lakh students are still awaiting their degree certificates. The minister also alleges that it's the governor who's citing that the union ministers are not available as guests and therefore delaying these convocation ceremonies. On the 7th of April this year, in Tamil Nadu's Villupuram district, 3 people belonging to the SC community were assaulted when they tried to enter the centuries-old Dravida Munnetra temple to offer prayers at the annual festival. Since then, the Villupuram district administration has conducted multiple rounds of peace talks between caste Hindus and Dalits, and the Dalits' only demand was that they be allowed to enter the temple and offer their prayers. Since multiple rounds of talks failed, the administration decided to seal the temple.
Cricketer Ambati Rayattu, who recently announced his retirement, once again called on Chief Minister Jagan Mohan Reddy at his residence, sparking yet another speculation that he is set to jump into politics and is most likely to join the YSR Congress in the coming days. With delayed monsoon season, Andhra Pradesh continues to be in the grip of intense heat wave as at least 81 mandals continue to experience temperatures between 41 to 46 degrees Celsius. The worst affected districts include Konosima, NTR and Eluru, where people reeling under intense heat wave-like conditions have also fallen sick. Expressing confidence that Hyderabad is going to emerge as the biggest IT hub of the country, almost taking the Silicon Valley at par, Telangana's IT Minister K.T. Rama Rao, while releasing the IT department's annual report for the year 2022-23, said that exports in the state grew at a staggering rate of 31.44%. When compared to the rest of the nation, the growth was just 9%. While there seems to be a lot of uncertainty over a joint opposition front is a possibility or not, with KCR not being very open to joining hands with opposition leaders, in a big boost to his Bharat Rashtra Samiti, Vyapan scam whistleblower Anand Rai has joined the party to strengthen the party's expansion work across India, mainly in Madhya Pradesh, as KCR gears up to expand the footprints of the Bharat Rashtra Samiti across the country.
Students of Amal Jyoti College of Engineering in Kanirapalli in Kerala's Kottayam district protested for 2 days after Shraddha, a second-year student, was found hanging in her hostel room. According to the students, there was severe mental harassment from the part of the management and the teachers. Higher Education Minister R. Bindu held meetings with the management and the students, and following this, the students have called off the strike temporarily. Higher Education Minister R Bindu has also ordered that all institutions, affiliated institutions, including self-financing colleges, should have a students' grievance redressal cell within a month. Protesting against the early release of movies in OTT, film theatres under the Film Exhibitors United Organisation of Kerala has shut down theatres across the state for 2 days, June 7th and 8th. They said that the existing agreement was that once a movie is released in a theatre, only after 42 days the movie will be released in OTT, and now this is also not being followed. They said that in the near future they want to increase it to 120 days. That is, once a movie is released in a theatre, only after 120 days it should have an OTT release. The Excise Enforcement and Anti-Narcotics Squad Thiruvananthapuram has seized about 250 grams of MDMA from 3 youngsters. According to officials, 2 of them have similar cases against them earlier also. This was on an information that they received that drugs are being sold in the coastal area. The team led by Circle Inspector Shibu had worked for 1 month in this area, and that is how they made this seizure. The officials say that there is a change in pattern of usage of drugs that they are seeing in Kerala. Mostly from ganja, people have now turned to synthetic drugs like MDMA.
Well, that's all we could pack in this edition of Sensational South. We'll be back next week with more stories. Thank you for watching.